Support wird BTCC geerntet, Raum 2 9 Pay und die Rückzahlung Raum 3 Capital 3 und alles, was dazugehört und Security oder Sicherheit, der Metamask und so weiter, BTCC 20 DEP, Support Nummer 4, 5 waas, Backoffice 7, alle Fragen rund um waas und Dodo, Raum 12 Spanisch. Herzlich willkommen und jetzt geht's los.
Thank you so much, Erica. Dankeschön. Carl, you had a general announcement, please.
Good morning, everyone. Just a couple of things. There's still a lot of people having problems with transactions and repeating them and repeating them and repeating them, and they're failing over and over and over. There's quite a lot of pending transactions. So if you're having a problem, stop, come here and get the problem checked. Don't keep trying to do it because there's a lot of pending transactions on the scan side at the moment. And also the general requirement is pertinent to mention now because people are starting to play with the wrap BTC contract address, starting to transfer that new token around, and people are starting to send assets back to the contract address. Joe's seen a couple of people burn their wrap BTC by sending it back to the contract address. I've seen people send USDT to the wrapped BTC contract address. The basic instructions are always check the three. Check you're on the right chain. Check you're sending the correct token, and you've got the correct address that wants to receive that token. All right, check the three: chain, token, address. Double check it, triple check it, because sometimes you will send it and it can never be recovered. Thanks, Grace.
Thank you, Carl. Shiba Joe?
Hi, Grace. Hi, everybody. Yeah, and just a reminder to check your back office on your deposit wallets. Now that the waas website has been updated and has got now a new, fresh look, I've noticed that on some of my accounts, I've had to reinstigate the deposit address. I'll quickly share with you. If you remember, when you first logged into your waas account, you had to create the wallet address. So you went into the deposit address, into assets, and you created a deposit address in the TRC20 wallet and then the BTC20 wallet, and obviously now with the Capital 3.0 wallet. So let me quickly show. So you can see here, can I get rid of you? There you go. To create the wallet, and the same here on the BTC20 and obviously on the TRC20. Obviously on this isn't an active account as such. I've bought a miner in here. So the TRC20 address should be active. Obviously the BTC20 isn't, and the Capital 3.0 one wouldn't have been. So just double check. So just in case, what you've done is saved your wallet addresses, your deposit addresses somewhere so that you don't have to log into different accounts, then I suggest that you log into each account that you have and make sure that you don't need to, or make sure that you check your deposit addresses are still the same, or if you need to generate a new one. Okay, thanks, Grace.
Thank you, Crypto Joe. Shiba Joe. Crypto Shiba Joe. That's it. All right. Thank you all very much. I really appreciate it. Alrighty, so Nonike, go ahead and do your thing. Now, this is the one thing, folks. If you do not know how to go if you do not know how to get to a breakout room, please stay right here and I'll be glad to go ahead and assist you. If you do not know which breakout room to go to, please stay right here and I will assist you to do that. If you're not sure on how to use your device and how to use your the Zoom controls, still stay here and I will go ahead and assist you on that. The thing that you can't do is just stay here because you want to listen to something. There's nothing else to go ahead and listen to unless you're looking for that. And I'll take you, those that need instruction, I'll take you to a room. But please get to a breakout room. If you stay in the breakout room and you're not responsive, then we will put you back in the waiting room. Okay? We'll bring you back every once in a while to check if you're responsive, if you're there. Otherwise, we'll just leave you in the waiting room. So please respond when we ask you to turn your camera on okay? So I'm going to turn that on now that you have the ability to turn your camera on. All righty. Nonike, would you open up the breakout rooms, please?
Okay. They are open.
All righty. We have 75 minutes or 60 minutes, actually. Please get into the breakout rooms and start asking your questions. Thank you.
Was Cryptotech co-host?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. So the folks in here do not know how to get to a breakout room. You're wondering which breakout room to go to. Give you a little bit more time. Let me give you a little bit more time to get to.
Can either.
Okay.
I gave it, however, because this is the first project, everybody gets it, whether you vote it or not, your tokens, you're gonna be part of it. As a matter of fact, when you go to your back office, you'll notice that 25% of your Capital 3 tokens was already withdrawn to be used for that product. So she can confirm that in the waas back office.
Okay. She can share her screen shortly so that you see what, because we checked everything and we didn't find out what's the problem. Andrea, kannst du bitte mal deinen Screen sharen? Kannst du deinen Ton freischalten oder geht das nicht? Okay, wartet. So. Jetzt.
Ja,
Okay,
jetzt.
super.
Hallo.
Okay. Capital 3.
Yeah, scroll a bit down.
Mhm.
Then there
So
the Capital 3
I've already
tokens there.
voted, so this is clear now. I've already voted, but I couldn't see the token in my wallet after this 25%.
Oh no, nobody got the tokens yet. No one got the tokens yet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh. I understood
So
that would be.
yeah, so only the waas part was done. So you will see the 25% was taken out, but the other part still of us getting it into the wallet still has to come.
All right. Okay.
So,
So that's it.
dann hat sich das erledigt.
Okay.
Danke, Andrea.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Ja,
Vinny.
ich danke.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Thank
You're
you so much.
welcome.
Okay, Diacha, would you unmute and ask your question? There we go.
Okay, so I have 3 people that haven't gotten boomerang refund.
Uh-huh.
Submit the Google form and contact support, but I don't get it resolved. What do I do?
Okay, the boomerang refund, that one is another room. Let me see which one there they handle that. That is, let me see, room
Room two.
number 2, yeah.
Okay,
That's room number 2, yeah. Because there they will then take out the account. You need to have the account number ready so
okay,
that they will track that. And
okay.
yeah, so that is that.
Okay, thank you, Diacha.
Okay,
You'll find the room 2, right?
where, okay,
You go
Yeah.
to the breakout sessions down below and go back to the main session and then go to room 2.
okay,
Okay?
thank you.
Yeah,
Okay,
you're
Leah.
welcome. So another question, please. Let Vinny do something. He wants to answer all your questions. No one a question.
Oh, okay. All right, so I guess most people came to listen then. All right. So, oh, I'm seeing a hands raised
Yeah,
there.
Robin,
Okay.
please turn on your camera so that we see you. There we go. And now you can unmute. Welcome. So
Thank
ask
you.
your question.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
So I transferred some funds from my waas back office into the account, thinking that I was sent. I used 2 different gateway, thinking that it would go to my SUSD account and BUSH account, and they all ended up under one account. So I wrote support, and they asked how would I would like it to be transferred over, and I told them send 60% of the value to my SUSD account so that I will be able to purchase the Dodo account. That's like 4 days now, and I haven't had that response done as yet.
Okay, so yes, go ahead. Go ahead.
I just came to the room to see if anybody else had the same issue that I'm having presently and probably listen as to what was really happening.
All right. So you transferred from an external wallet. From an external wallet, you transferred into waas. That's what you're saying.
No, from a waas account.
Oh, from one waas account to another waas account.
Correct.
Okay. Now, from one waas to another one, you have to put in a TRC wallet address, right?
Correct.
So the wallet address that you used, if it's a DeFi account, it will always go into an income wallet DeFi. The BUSD is a total different wallet address, and therefore also, and it's also on a total different chain, because the BUSD, that is the yeah. They give it different names, but the same USD really. But one is either on the Binance chain, is the BTC20. So I don't know if it's on the, so not the Binance, sorry, the BTC20 chain. and you have the TRC chain.
20,
So
yeah.
the wallets, and then you
and
also you have the, how you call it, the one from let me see, BUSD, BUSD, BUSD. Yeah, BUSD is the only place where I see BUSD is when you need to withdraw the how you call it, the boomerang, right? There is where I see BUSD being used.
Yeah.
So
So I
you will
use
not.
both the BUSD account to deposit, and I use the TRC20 account to deposit. Two different wallets, thinking that it was going to two different sides on the SUST and the BUSD, but it all ended up in BUSD.
Right, but I'm trying to figure out what you mean with because there is no BUSD wallet.
Share screen.
Yeah.
Share your screen. Because BUSD is only for withdrawal, I know, from the boomerang. That's where the B comes in.
One is missing. Yeah. So I use this account here to deposit.
We don't see your screen yet.
Oh, why is that? Sorry, where did I go wrong?
You have to go below to share screen.
There's a green button with a black up arrow.
Yeah, I got it. Sorry about that. Share.
No problem.
Yet
All right.
now
Okay.
what we will see it.
Okay, so we go back here now, and X this, it will come off. Or just shift it to the side. Right. Okay, so I use this account to deposit, right? And I also use BUSD, where is it?
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm looking for it. So it all, oh yeah, here, BUSD, right? I use this one and I use the TRC20. I put in a part here and I put in part here, and it all ended up on this account, on this here.
right, because the thing is you see there the DeFi, when you're sending money, right, to here, it will always go into the TRC20 account because you're sending TRC20 when you're sending from one account to the next, because you only can send from your income wallet, right? Only from your income wallet can you send. So since that is on the TRC20 chain, it will always go into the DeFi wallet TRC20. Now, if say, hey, listen, you may say, well, but some of it I wanted to use for Capital 3, there's no problem. Then you can create a ticket and you can say, hey, can you put 40% of that for my Capital 3 wallet?
Yeah, that's what I did.
You will not be able to do that if your Capital 3 wallet was not initialized, though, because then you cannot do it, right? So you have to click on assets, or you're in assets. If you scroll down, and you see the Capital 3 wallet is the one with the red T. Yeah, scroll down more. Okay, I only see one button. That means those are already initialized. Yeah, okay, so it's already initialized. So this Capital 3 wallet, when you click on it, click on where you have the red T, the one on the bottom, yeah. If you click on that, you will notice that this address is a totally different address than the other one.
Yes.
So you see this one ends with FUJ, no, or something, and if you close it, now close the screen and then go to the one next to it, the DeFi deposit wallet, the one on the left. Yeah. If you click on that, you see it has a different address. This is this one is a BTC20 address. No, not this one. This is a BTC. So close that one. That's the one that if you want to send it from your MetaMask money, then it is gonna come in here as a BTC20. The TRC20, yeah, is right there on the top. You see DeFi deposit wallet, yeah. You see, this is a different address as well. So always make sure when you send to, you cannot do one transfer to think it's gonna to go to two different accounts, wallets with the same number. So they have both their different number. However, that is not a problem. Tech support, usually within 48 hours they respond. But you need to you need to be very clear in which wallet to put it. Because there is no BUSD, right? So they may not know what it is that you mean. So if you know, hey, it needs to go to the deposit wallet TRC20 or in the Capital 3 wallet, so you have to mention it properly so that they know where to do it.
Okay, so
Because
then,
BUSD, like I said, is only being used to for the boomerang withdrawal. So there is no BUSD.
okay, no problem with that.
Okay, so they most likely may, so check your ticket, scroll up. It was on this account that you did the thing, or was it a different account?
Yes, this account.
Okay, scroll up, all the way up. Okay, there is no response yet, because if there was a response from tech support, then the bell would have something. If you click on the bell on the top there, in front of
Oh.
languages.
The bell.
Oh, yeah, next to it, yeah. There you can see anything with your ticket. Like 3 days ago, you can see your support team replied to your ticket, so they replied. And both of them are open. One is closed. So when you click on the ticket number, when you click on ticket number, then you can see the answer that they gave you.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see, so you just have to give them the information.
Okay. So I think that's what I did with the second one that is opened.
Yeah, because both of them they answered.
Okay, no, that's something else. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm just going to go and give them the answer towards the first question.
Yeah.
All right, thank you
All
very
right.
much.
You're welcome. Yeah, they usually are, when it comes to these, they're within 24 to 48 hours, they usually respond. Because people made that mistake. You're not the first one. A lot of us, even seasoned users, sometimes made that mistake.
Yeah,
And
well, that's
something,
the mistake that I made. I said, let me speak about it and see if anybody else had the same issue like myself.
yeah, I know. And what's his name? Joe said is also clear. Since there's the new interface, some people, even some of my account, I have to reinitialize my deposit wallet address. And it may have changed. I don't know if it changed. I have to compare it. But when he was talking about it, I said, hey, let me go to one of my account, and I had to reinitialize my deposit address. So even though I have saved it somewhere, you have to be 100% sure it's the same. So the first time, yeah. Other than that, any other questions?
That's about it for now.
Thank you, Robin, for asking. Thank you, Vinny, for your answer. Robert, please unmute and ask your question.
Oh, thank you very much.
Sure.
I bought a Dodo package, but I've never been able to connect it there. When I say connect wallet, I didn't know what to do.
Don't do nothing yet.
I have it on my bank office, but I've not been able to connect it and start using it.
No, yeah, don't wait yet, because there is I think by the end of this week, either beginning of next week, there is Shafis is doing one more thing. It's called account abstraction. To properly to add some more enhancement to it, because the gas fee may be a bit exuberant, So
okay.
I tell people, okay, yes, you bought it as part one, but hold on, let them do that, because you don't want to pay that much gas. The gas fee is crazy.
I thought I was the one left behind. I didn't know that they still have something to do there.
I'll block those who are disturbing me.
Yeah. So during the week, I think by Wednesday he's gonna say that the account abstraction layer is done. At that time, I will say, okay, then we're gonna do that. Then we connect. So I'm not connecting either. I bought and I
Oh, thank
hold.
you very much. I'm very glad.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
Robert.
Then
We
what
need
about
a little
9P? What is
patience.
going on? What is going on with 9P?
So the 9P, based on the latest information on Friday, is that we are waiting now on FISA to give the go-ahead. They had to make some changes. They made the changes. It was approved. And according to Shafis, that's all he's waiting for. And all he
Oh,
can
okay.
say is that, well, the only date he gave is that it has to be done way before December 25th. But yeah, today is only December the 7th. So, but it's going to happen in this month. We just don't know the date yet because this is the first time where we have to wait on a third party to give us the go-ahead because of all of
Okay.
the, yeah. You see,
Thank you very
all
much for the
projects,
explanation.
yeah, all the other projects are pure crypto projects, so they are more in our hands. But the 9P is the only project that also deals with the fiat world, which is the normal money, the currency, and there you
Right.
have to abide by different rules. So since
Okay.
we're dealing with FISA, you have to abide by their rules. Only when they say go, then we can open it up. So that's what they're waiting on now.
All right. Then my proof of reserve. There was a time that they said we could transfer it to the balance to MetaMask. I did it. It didn't show up on MetaMask. They said there was something going on. But when I go and look at it now, it's still saying in progress.
Yes, you're not the only one. Almost 99% of people are still in progress. A few of us are already seeing the money coming over, but most of
Okay.
us, like all of my accounts, are still in progress. And I did mine since the 10th of November. So yeah,
Okay,
I'm
good.
I'm waiting a while. Yeah.
All right. Then I'm very satisfied now with all my questions. Thank you very much.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Robert. Thank you. So another question, please go ahead, raise your hand and ask your questions. No one? Feel free. No one has a question.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
Yeah, so while we're waiting on questions, let me give the latest information as well. Like I said, here's general discussion. So as some of you already may have seen, if you have a Capital 3 account, that 25% of your tokens were subtracted to be applied to the first project that comes online, which is a major utility project that has to do with I forgot what the name was, but it had to do with payment processors. Payment processors are companies that is like when you do your Visa card, it's not Visa that processes the payment, but another company behind it, right? So now they did the same in the crypto world, and that is one of those first D5 versions of payment processor, not the first, but one of the earlier ones that are coming online as well. So that means the coin is going to be very valuable because it's a payment processor. So there's always business, and the more transactions happen on the crypto world, the more you need to have payment processors processing all of these payments. So that first oh, my camera is not on.
Yes.
Project is gonna be looks very promising because when you have only a few payment processors and you have their token, just hold on to that token, because it's gonna go up in value. As a matter of fact, I was talking to a friend of mine where we said the moment the token is available as well, I'm also buying it separately from my Capital 3 because my Capital 3 depends on whatever I have in my Capital 3 wallet. But if it's ICO, I'm buying it right away because that's the lowest you're going to get that token for. It's not going to get any lower, right? It's only going to go up. So since we know that is a payment processor, that is for me a big go. So for sure, I'm buying it. Now, you will not see the token in your wallet yet because it is not out yet because only when it's ICO, it's done. But because we are like venture capitalists, we are getting the tokens already pre-portioned to us, the amount of tokens that that are done before you have ICO, because ICO is the initial coin offering. What it means is that those initial tokens that are going to be available for the public to buy, here they are. But as investors, you're always getting your first part first, right? It's like having you're opening a store, and the minister of whoever, finance or commerce, is the one who has to cut the first ribbon, and he may buy his first things in the store before the rest of the public can go and buy. That is more or less how we are also being treated. So we're getting the first batch of tokens, and then the public gets the rest. Now, they are already in the wallet from waas, from Shafis. So he said now he has to distribute it among all the members. So that is happening in the coming days. So if you have not seen your tokens yet, don't worry. The fact that he was able to already withdraw it successfully in the waas, that means the connection to your Solana account is valid and it works. So it is just gonna arrive there. So that is important. In the meantime, for those of you who are say, but Vincent, I don't care what you say, I'm gonna swap it right away for USDT. That is okay. Remember, you need to have a little bit of Solana. All right. So make sure that you have a little bit of Solana in your wallet. Otherwise, you will not be able to do the swap. Because in our industry, when we say we're selling, really what you're doing, you're swapping, right? You're selling it from one token to the next. You're swapping from one to the next, but because we come from the world of finance, we call it selling. But really, you're swapping. And so for that swapping, you need to pay a fee. And there is where your Solana fee needs the will getting. That is one. The second one is that I think he said he mentioned that it was going to be on the Ethereum platform. So that one I have to get confirmation on, because if it's on the Ethereum platform, then you need Ethereum. If it's a layer one, layer one means it's the lowest layer that is on the blockchain level, where you will need that. If it is a layer two, that means it's a bit higher up the chain, then it can be cheaper. Then you don't really need Ethereum. It can be on maybe on one of those other chains like was not Atrium or Atrium, or so those are layer two, a bit higher up. Then the gas fee is cheaper. So but hopefully by Wednesday we're gonna get a bit more information from Shafis on which of those platforms this new token is coming out. So just so that you know that you will need to have initially some tokens of that platform in gas fee if you want to swap. And when you're swapping, you're normally swapping for USDT, because there is when you see the real dollar value. If you're swapping it to a different token, then you're just getting the token, whatever that token is. So usually people swap it to USDT. That is almost, so they get the feeling like I'm getting money for it, because USDT is 1-to-1 to the dollars. So then you have a better perception of what is this 20-something capital 3 tokens, right? The 20 capital 3 tokens that, let's say, that was swapped, if it was 20, that represents $20. Okay, so that is a given, because as you have noticed, it is 1-to-1 to the USDT. So if you're gonna get $20, if $20 of your tokens is swapped, you will have at least $20 in value of that other token, and then you're watching it go up. Okay, so always remember, it cannot go, if it's go lower than the 20, that means you're not making money, you're losing money, then you don't want to sell, you just wait. Let it go up. That is something that you want to think of. Also, what is also important is that the 5x that is talking about, some people have a confusion about it. They expect the 5x to be happening the moment the token is bought, but the 5x happens on the waas platform. Okay, so let's say you're buying a token, a capital 3 product of $100. Then the total of capital 3 tokens you're gonna get is 5x. It's $500 over a period of whatever time, right? 2% every day. Now you will notice that after yesterday, when 25% was taken off, you will notice the next day you get a little less amount in tokens than the day before. And the reason for that is because your how you call it, your compounded amount of tokens is now less. It's 25% less. So therefore, your daily allotment is also a bit less. But it's gonna grow again because you're not doing no subtraction of it. So tomorrow is gonna be one half higher and higher, etc. So those are the things that you have to look at. But the total is gonna be then 500, unless that account is getting commission from an account underneath it, or we don't say commission, but you know the reward of it, the 5% or the 10% check match. That is also included in it. So you may have an account, if it's your main account that you bought it under. Let's say you bought a $500 account, Capital 3 account, but the people underneath you, they're buying as well. You'll notice, hey, you're getting check match bonus. The check match bonus amount is being subtracted from the total 5x. So remember that. So you're not going to get 500 tokens. You're going to get 500 tokens minus whatever the amount of check match is. Because again, it is 1-to-1 to the dollar. And the account says you're going to get maximum 5x out of this in the form of tokens and commissions. Right? And check match bonus. So if you don't see the exact 500 at the end of this period, the reason is that because accounts under you, you got check match bonus for those. All right. So there is where the 5x is. The 5x is not when the token is being converted into whatever that other project token is, that is 5 times higher. No. It has the potential of from then on growing, because you're getting that token 1-to-1. So $20 in Capital 3 token becomes, let's say, $20 in let's say COI tokens or whatever tokens. And then you can look at, okay, is this thing gonna grow to $30, $40? That is your extra advantage. Has nothing to do with waas.
Okay.
The waas does not depend on that token growing. Your 5x is within waas. It's not outside of waas, because we have no control over what that token does on the market, right? What we have seen, however, is that all of the projects that these venture capitalists were part of, is that they have grown ridiculously high. So that's why he said within the first 24 hours, don't sell, just let it thing grow, because that is pure money for you. That is pure profit. Just let it grow. If you don't need the money right away, just let it grow. And then when you feel like, I think I'm going to take some money out of it, then you can swap it for USDT. But before that, just hold it and just watch it grow. Because it is a bull market product, everything that happens now in the bull market is growth. So it doesn't make sense to pull out because it's growing. So let it grow until you see it reaches some kind of equilibrium, like this, like even, or it drops a little bit. Then you can say, I'm not so sure if it's going to go maybe higher. Let me take out some, or let me take out all. It totally depends on you. All right. So I just want to be clear, make that clear.
Thank you, Vinny. Welcome back, Dia Cha. Please ask your question.
So, can you show Doodle again? Denise? I'm not really.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Dodo products. Right. So Dodo, the website 3D0D0, will have multiple type of indexes, right? So where you have group of tokens put together that are making up these different indexes. What you can do in the meantime, if you're interested in Dodo, it's just for you for extra knowledge. It's not a requirement. But any asset that you're interested in, take your time and look at what tokens are in it. So let's say we're clicking on this, we see few assets. Then we see you will maybe have never heard of this token. This is called dog token. I know what that is. Then you have people token, whatever token. So you can say, hey, these are doing good and these are doing bad, etc. The AI will take care of it. Whatever is doing bad, after a while, 24 hours, it switch it with another one. But you can click on, let's say, the people token. You can highlight it. And then you can go to, let's say, coin market cap. And in CoinMarketCap, or can be a different type of, I like to go to CoinMarketCap. There's another one as well. It is also a popular one where people go. So in CoinMarketCap, you can then paste the token there. It's called People. I've never heard about it, but it's the People token. Yeah, it's this one. And then you can read a little bit about that token. You see, it's worth 7 cents, 0.79 cents, so almost 8 cents. And then you can look at the history of how has this token performed in the past. I would say 3 months, because then is when really the bull run more or less start showing some. So then you say, okay, it was low, but all of a sudden this thing it shoot up. That means, okay, this AI made a good decision of adding this token in that index because it has only been growing, right? So even though you may have never come across that token, or you don't even know what a token does, because a lot of them are meme tokens, Dodo takes care of that for you, where Dodo then shows you that, hey, I'm putting it in this index, and then you see it went 6.7%. And you can confirm that from, yes, I see it has been growing. And since the peak of it was all the way up here, it was the peak, the top here, that means it can reach it again. And we haven't even reached that peak yet. So you know that this product that we have, it still has growing potential, minimum, because based on what its previous growth was, and again, in the bull run, everybody breaks their previous record. So that is just one of them. Then you have to look at the one that is a negative, right? Like the one in the bottom, like master, MSTR. So we can look at that one and say, hey, why did the AI choose to have this token in this index that is not performing good? So somebody saying something?
Not sure. Maybe it's just
Okay.
some.
Because I'd like, you guys can hear me good? Because I'm hearing
Yes.
it's breaking up. Okay, then you see,
Vinny, you have to turn on or unmute again. Sorry.
right,
There we go.
yes. So you can see MSTR in the past 7 days has been doing very well. But and today it looks like it went down a little bit. That's, so you see, because from there to here, and that's why it shows like it's a negative. But overall, when you're looking at the past month, then you see that this token is not doing bad at all. As a matter of fact, it has a very nice, steady, high growth. So it confirms again that the tokens that are chosen in these indexes, even though sometimes they may show red, doesn't mean that they are not good performing tokens. It's just at that moment of the screenshot that it is taken, that is the percentage it has at that moment. But sometimes 10 minutes later, it switches to green, or the one that are green switches to red, because that is how the market is. So this I'm showing you just to show you that these indexes are all good performing indexes, no matter which one you take. Even though they may show that this one has been losing 3% in the past 24 hours, but when you're looking at it overall, it has been doing very good. Of course, it has more details that you can see, the same graph, but the graph is now over all of these tokens together, averaging up, and then this is how this index has been doing. Then you can see from, hey, it had a very high low, a high there, and is now very low. Now, this is almost like the perfect one to buy, because when you look at this, it looks like it hit the low here, and all it can do is go up. So when it goes up, all of this upside is what you all have as a benefit. So usually when a token keeps on going up, I am not always willing to buy it. I'm always check it out to see if it's going to continue to go up or if it is coming down a little bit. Some of them we know is always going to go up, like Bitcoin. I don't have to look at. I just buy it, not without thinking, because Bitcoin is going to hit maybe even 1 million. That is not unheard of because it's only 21 million coins available, and it will never have one more than that. So it becomes almost like how you call it, collector's item. Whoever has it has it. Nobody else will have it. So Bitcoin is a no-brainer to have. All the other tokens, then you have to watch from, hey, will it grow or will it not grow? When you look at this, in the normal world, you would say, sell, 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 because you're losing money. But I, who don't have it, will look at this and like, I'm going to buy it, because if this was what it was there, and I'm looking at the past 3 months, I don't think we have that performance here, because there's not 3 months yet. It only has 1 month and 1 week, I think it has. Oh, I have to wait. So this index looking like it's down 3%. Don't worry about it, because my index was down 17%, the one that I have left, because I sold the other ones. And in the past 2 days, being down 17% is now up 18%. You see, so I'm not a day trader on my index. These are long-term for me, so I don't really watch it, because the reason why I'm a bit mid-term, long-term on my Dodo indexes is because, again, we're in a bull run. There is no hurry for me to sell anything that I have. So I just bought it and I just watch it grow. But up to last week, it was minus 17%, minus 18% some of those days. Sometimes I'm like, oh shoot, I hope I did a good buy. And then from one day to the next, boop, it turned and it went back to 0, 1, 2, and then today already is what, 18? That's nice. Some people, they hit even 50% with their index. So the bigger the amount of the index that you're buying, the bigger your profit amount is. The percentage is the percentage, but the amount is bigger. So it will work. And for my other friend who's like, hey, but I want to buy Dodo too. Remember, I bought it straight from the platform. I didn't buy it through waas. That was preliminary. We had bought it to test it. I have much more cost than when you're buying it via waas. So don't try to buy it straight from the platform. You're going to have more fees than that. And there's this thing called account abstraction. I think what the account abstraction is what Travis has been saying, whereby when you sell because now if I'm selling this account, the gas fee may be almost as high as the profit that I make, right? So you make zero profit. So what the account abstraction does, it puts all of the people who sell into one bucket and it makes one transaction. So the gas fee is being shared among everybody. So instead of $170, I may pay $20 in gas fee. So that's what the account abstraction is. And that is what needs to come next week. When you're buying the Dodo product, and account abstraction doesn't help you. So when you connect your wallet, you need to have Ethereum, at least $60 or $80 in Ethereum, because the gas fees on Ethereum are high. A $500 account, I have seen gas fee of $37 to $47. This one was $1,000 account. The gas fee for it was $47. So the bigger the amount, the lesser the percentage in gas fee is when you buy it. So that's why Shafi said in the beginning, don't buy anything less than $100, because $40 of that $100 is gonna go in gas fees, or $30. So why buy such a small amount? You might as well buy 300, 400, 500, and I'm saying 500 or higher. Okay, don't go for the small amount because the gas fee is crazy. So that's really with Dodo. You can, yeah, like I said, it shows you the performance of it, how it was. Unfortunately, it doesn't show you here the graphics. But when you look at the graphics, you're gonna see like, oh boy, Vincent, are you sure you're buying the right product? But it was a good one. Which one is this one? The top 5 memes. So if I go to top 5 memes, just to show to you that I'm not lying, close this. Top 5 memes. Here is that. Oh, there it is. Look at the graph, and you can see what kind of dump it takes. Whoop. Yeah, you see, so I bought it here, and then it went downhill. So I was losing one. So I had to wait, and now it's going uphill again. So now it's going uphill again. I'm happy because it's now much higher than when I bought it here at this high point. So I saw it drop, just had to hold on to it because I knew it was going to go up, and now it's going up, and it's going to keep on going up. So I'm good with that. So all the indexes, the difference between the different indexes is that some of them are what they call static coins, and the static coins, those are coins that are not going to be removed no matter how they perform. The AI is not going to take it out because it's static. That's it. It's not changing. While dynamic, the bottom part, the ones who are performing low, the AI takes that out and it puts other ones in it. Static coins, you're only going to use static coins when you know 100% that these are good coins, and they're all good. I know all of them in this list. They're all big names, like you have Wild, MTX, Link.
Seems like Vinny has problems. He is frozen. He'll be back soon. He will come on in again. So let's just wait. Dia Chad, did you understand what he was trying to? There he is again.
Okay. Yeah, I understand a little bit more. I just wonder. So the
I'm back.
dynamic.
Sorry, my internet fell out.
No
So
problem.
yeah, but
So
I have
really,
two. I have two, so I have to switch to the other one.
okay. So really,
Yeah, so I know what you heard as last, but what I was saying is that no matter how the index looks like now, it is safe to buy any one of them. And timing is just depends. Do you want to buy it when the graph is high, or do you want to wait when the graph is a bit low and then buy it? That's the only timing that you need to have on it. But for the rest, the indexes are safe to buy.
so the dynamic coins are the one that the AI is change every day.
No, it depends. It's because the dynamic one, so it takes the top 10, right? As long as that coin stays in the top 10, it stays in the package. The
Okay.
moment it drops out of the top 10,
Uh-huh.
24 hours after that, if it doesn't come back, the AI will kick it out and put the next one that is in the top 10.
I see.
Yeah,
But the started index and everything remain the same.
it remains the same. Yeah. So even though the coin performs bad, the AI is not going to take it out because it knows it is a temporarily blimp. It will pick up again.
All right. So
The last thing that I was saying is that Dodo is not that great yet for day trading. Like, don't try to make it like a day trading, like buy today, sell tomorrow. It's too short, right?
Yeah.
We're not really in a good bull run yet, so don't try to sell within a day or two. Just keep it at least a week and see how it performs, right? Before selling it, and don't get scared. And also, very important, when you're buying your Dodo product, don't put the threshold too high. Like, so stay well below 50%. Say like 20, 30. Because we're in a bull market, so they're good. You're not gonna lose money. When you put it too high, then the moment it hits that threshold, it sells it. But then you're selling it at a loss because you're telling it when it reaches a certain level, a bit lower than my starting point, and because I don't want to lose too much money, when it hits the 50%, sell it. But then you're already lost, right? Because you're selling it at a loss. So, but it can have that it dips and it goes back up, right? So it may hit the 50%, then you sell it, and then boop, it goes back up, and then you shoot. Then you say, man, I wish I had hold it because, then because it was just a temporary dip. So and the disadvantage is when you're buying the product, you cannot only at that moment you can set the stop loss. You cannot change it afterwards.
Okay.
So since we know we are in the bull market, don't put your stop loss too high because you're gonna hit it fast. Just you can stay within. I put mine at 0. But don't do that. But that's me. But you can say maybe 20, between 20 and 30 is safe. It will almost never hit that because 20, 30, that means it lost 80%. And none of them have ever done that. The most I have seen is 18%, which is on mine. And it is also temporary, and then it switches again. But if you're putting it too high, it may hit that stop loss amount, and then it will trigger the selling, which is not something that you want because you're making a loss at that moment. But in the finance world, you have to do it because you want to limit your losses. And if you're coming from the Forex world, there you usually close your trades before the day ends. So that's why even though you may be in a loss, people just sell it and take the loss for the day, and hopefully tomorrow is a better day. But we don't need to do that. We don't need to close our positions. It can stay open for months, years. We have, so it doesn't matter.
So I have a question about the subscription on waas back office. You buy 500 and you get 50,000 to trade. Is that
No. So the $500 is purely the license fee. It's not like Boomerang, where it includes $500 in trade. No, it's purely license. Then your wallet still needs to have a separate $500 in USDT ERC20 to buy the package. So the license of $500, what it does, it gives you the ability that you can put money in up to $50,000 that you can trade. But you're trading 50,000 of your money, not of the company's money. Unlike
Right.
Boomerang, where you have that, right?
Yeah.
So you're trading, yeah. So it needs to be clear. So for people who want to spend $500 on a license, think about you spending $1,000 because your $500 that you pay in waas is purely waas, and
Yeah.
then you still have the other 500 from your other wallet to pay when you're connecting.
I see.
And that can go up to 50,000, or it can stay as long as I think 10 years, right? 10 years, the license. So whichever one it hits first.
So when you buy the 500 license, then that means you don't pay fee on the platform.
Right, that is just the platform fee. But the license is the license to use the platform. So this is the first platform where we're really paying for the license. Boomerang, we didn't pay really for it. Well, we were gonna pay, but we never really got that far, right? We're gonna take 2% of the platform fee. Boomerang, Dodo is already set, so you're paying the platform fee from day one when you're connecting external. But when you're connecting through waas, you're not paying the platform fee, but you still pay the license. So the license, the $500 license will be good enough for most, unless you want to do bigger than $50,000 in transactions. Then you need to buy a bigger license, $1,000 license that will give you, I think, 100,000, I think, in transactions. And those are deep pocketed people, so usually the most of us will buy the $500, I think, because that gives you up to 100, up to 50,000 in that you can buy stuff in. But again, 50,000 of your money is not credit. It's literally you need to have that money in your wallet.
I see. So that the asset, that's it, that 500, you get 1,500 on the network. So what does that mean?
That is so the 1,500, that is it, is it 2x or 3x? Just 3x, right? Yeah. That is purely, that has to do with the check match bonuses, just like any other package that we buy. That up to $1,500 you can make in check match bonus when people under you buy licenses as well. And
So
if you
when
want,
you reach that, you have to buy another license, 500
if
again.
you want to keep on getting check match bonus, but remember that is separate from your dodo. So in your dodo, you may have spent only $500, right? So that is still going to be valid until you spend in 50,000 in transfers. But the 1,500, the 3x, is purely on the MLM side, on the networking side.
Mm.
That is separate from so that's why the Dodo is the first project that we're doing, which is totally separate. One has nothing to do almost with the other one.
Okay.
Yeah. In the beginning, it was a bit of a bitter pill to swallow when I saw $500 license and I still need to have $500 in my other wallet. So I'm like, oh shoot. So I'm starting with $1,000. And that is true. You're starting with, but like I said, your $500 license, even if I have $200 in my wallet, I can start to buy an index of $200 because the minimum is 100.
Mhm.
And the $500 license gives me a maximum of 50,000 that I can buy
Mhm.
if I have the money in my wallet. I hope that is clear for everyone. It is almost like a double dip.
Yeah.
For Dodo, you need USDT TRC20, 500 at least, or 100. You cannot use BTCC, right? If you're 40%.
Yes. Remember, when we talk about a license, it's still 60-40.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so that $500 can be split 60% TRC20, 40% BTC20. So that is good, right? So at least 40% of my BTCs can be used towards that.
Okay.
But it's just the license.
Mhm.
And then only then I'm looking then at my wallet and see what do I have in my wallet? Only that amount is what I have to then invest.
Mhm. Okay. Thank you.
Are
Yeah.
you are you in the leaders group with Shava that you meet regularly?
Yes, I am.
Can you propose to Shavas that is there a way we can use our BTC or BTC to for the doodle so that we can use a part of that to trade?
No, remember the trade happens on Ethereum, right? So
Yeah, but
BTC cannot do nothing for you there because
I
it's
know
Ethereum.
I know currently cannot, but I know Shava can make anything happen. All you
Yeah,
have to
but
do is so the peer-to-peer, we haven't got that, and so we get money on the waas on the BTC system, but we ecosystem, but we cannot do anything with. So we are handicapped by that, and so for us to benefit from take advantage of the bull run, we can use the money we have, the RAB BTC, and also BTCC, at least give us some access to that so that we can transfer to Doodle.
yes. That is where the P2P is coming in to do that.
Yeah.
That's supposed to come in this month as well because the thing is he wanted to do the 9Pay first, come out, and then the
Yeah.
P2P. So because
So-
that is the order of what is coming. So we
So
had
the
the capital
9Pay,
P,
in the
we
9Pay
had Dodo.
can we
Sorry?
use our BTC, right? 9Pay?
Yeah. 60-40, but still 60-40, so not 100%.
No, to buy the license, we can do that, but when we got the 9Pay call, can we
Yeah,
use
60-40.
like RAB BTC and then USD BTC? Can we use that in 9Pay call to spend or to withdraw money?
That is coming, in version 2.0, because that is what he was working on, that we can use the BTCC also to spend. The first version is not. Only in version 2.0 we can do that.
You mean the 9Pay 2.0?
Yeah. Because remember, you're dealing with Visa, right? So you're limited to whatever Visa allows you to do. Whatever tokens it allows to, because you're dealing with Visa and you're dealing with HSBC as bank. They are the ones who do the conversion of crypto to fiat. So they need to accept that crypto first before the conversion is being done, because we don't have fiat currency. The bank has that. But the bank for now is only taking, I think, 15 different type of crypto, and the BTCC is not in it yet. So, and that is the one that he's working on. And and that is why if you notice on the blockchain, we have, I think, 120 BTC on it. And that's about $10 million worth in value. So I think he's going to use that as leverage for the BTCC as proof that, hey, it has a certain type of value to get it done. But those negotiations, yeah, I'm not too privy of. And yeah.
So you're saying that the first 9Pay card that we will receive, we will not be able to use BTCC yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, so we have to wait until the second reissue card that Visa approved before we can use BTCC. And we don't know how long that will be. Could be 6 months.
No.
Yeah.
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 You know, they have this thing called Chavez time. So you never know how long these things take.
Then we will miss the bull run.
No, the thing is, whatever you can do well, first of all, your capital 3, right? That's why I think last week I mentioned it. The secret is the capital 3 account. That is the secret. Because the capital 3 account is in the public domain. That token is, whatever token that you're getting is going to grow fast. It's going because it just ICOs and it jumps. That is what coins do when they ICO. They jump within a week, they go high. You take that and you convert that income and you buy the other stuff. Because the capital 3 for me is a much more potential bull run product even than Dodo. Because capital 3 is purely incubation project coming on the blockchain, and they jump. And they jump high because we're in the bull run. So you're taking advantage of it. If they come out after the bull run, they're not gonna jump that high. They're gonna go up, but not as much as they're going up now. So now is a good time to make use of it. Whatever you make out of that, buy more capital 3. So you exchange that token for USDT, you buy another capital 3 project. Until you have enough and you can say, okay, now I'm gonna buy the Dodo. Because the Dodo is a bigger investment. But the capital 3 is a smaller investment with a fast growth potential in a short run, while the Dodo is more midterm, long term. You just have them there and you just not look at them, like what I do, right? But in the meantime, the capital 3 is going to do something that the Boomerang supposed to have done. And by the way, by the time we hit February, I think it is February, yeah, it's already time for the Boomerang 2.0 to come out, right? Because we're going to get 3 months, so I give them 4 months. He said 3 months, I say 4 months. Then Boomerang comes out again, and then that's supposed to help us as well. But in the meantime, the capital 3 is where I put most of my eggs in, not even in Dodo. Dodo, I have some, like I showed you, but it is just there because I did it as a test. The fees are still too high for me, so I'm not doing that much with it. But the capital 3, it's a good one. That's a very good one.
But the capital 3, if you put 1,000 in, you only get 350 to earn 2% daily, right?
Yeah.
And then you only from that 2% daily add to your 350 that you can use for the 5x investment. the unicorn. It's a
Yeah,
6
but the 2% daily really grows fast. Because because it's compounding, right? And the moment the project comes out, your tokens are being used for that. That doesn't, let's say that jumps 5x, then it is much bigger than your whole initial investment that you put in already, sometimes, depending on what it is, right?
Mhm.
And the thing is, like I tell people, you don't wait for it to go 5x. The moment it jumps, you sell a little bit of it and you buy more. Because you need to, because the secret is in the compounding. So the more it has to compound, the faster the 2% grows. I mean, the faster it looks like it grows. 2% a day, but on a bigger amount. So therefore, you're getting more tokens. And that is the secret. It took me a while for me to calculate the whole thing of how it works. But when I finally saw it, that's it. I switched gears and I went full with capital 3 because I noticed that this is how it's supposed to go. So I have multiple of my accounts. I switch over to capital 3 accounts. I'm not buying no other DeFi products for now. Everything I'm doing with capital 3 because that is where I'm gonna get the tokens that I need to convert to keep on to enjoy in the bull run. So it's just a different road we're doing now. It's supposed to have been the boomerang ones. Okay, that one is like in the fridge. So we find a different back road. Okay, if it's a capital 3 we're gonna use, you have the dodo, but the dodo is more expensive. That's like a toll road. So I don't want to go on the toll road yet. I'm gonna sail right on the free back roads, and that is capital 3 for me so far. And of course, you don't forget the networking part, where you're also getting your check match bonuses when people are keep on signing up. And why I know that it's gonna grow, Dia, is because the moment the first allocation of capital 3 comes out and it is a success, people are gonna start talking about it. And then is when you're gonna see again a mass influx of new people coming into the market, into waas, to do it because it proved itself, right? Boomerang didn't prove itself yet, but we just had faith in it work, right? And people were coming in. Imagine now you're coming out with a product that proves itself because you already had your first allocation. You can prove how much money you made. It went back in the wallet. So people are going to do it. And they need, well, for Capital 3, they don't need that. But any other project, they need your BTC20 USDT. So you will have a buyer for your USDT 20, BTC20 because it is only 60/40. Anybody out there who has cryptocurrency would love to have a crypto credit card. There's not one person because a lot of people have crypto, but they don't know how to spend it because the bank doesn't support it, etc., etc. So now imagine you show them the capital, the 9pay card. It's a no-brainer for them to get a 9pay card as well. Guess what? They only can get it 60/40, so they have to get the $40 of that card from you. That's how bit by bit you're switching your BTC20 to TRC20. So there are ways to go about it, but you have to strategize it. But it first starts with the first successful transaction. This is where people have the 9pay card in their hand and they can use it. And only then other people are gonna buy it. And the same thing with the Capital 3. When we have our first allotment, which we already had, we just have to get it now in our wallet, and we switch it and we can prove to people. I know big investors, they are just waiting on the first one before they jump in. So don't worry, Mia, you're not gonna miss it. It's the bull run takes about 3 years, more or less. So there's
So I
still some growth.
still don't fully grasp the full benefit of Capital 3.0 because I keep thinking like you put 100 and you only got 35 to grow to 2% daily.
Yeah, which is gonna become 5x, right?
So
And that takes
that
about 138 days, I think it was. I can't remember the calculation anymore, but maximum what that takes that. Well, minimum, not maximum, because as as tokens are being converted, your compounded amount gets less again, and it has to grow again from that smaller amount. So it will take a while for it to go, but this is not a get rich quick type of scheme, right? This is purely how money and investment works. It takes some time, but you will get there. Of course, nobody wants to wait and take too much time to do something. But if you want to get it done good, that is the way it is. Unfortunately, money doesn't grow that fast. Sometimes we're lucky with some of these tokens that they jump 1 million fold, but that they don't happen that often. The advantage we have with the Capital 3 is that the tokens that we are investing in are the types that will jump big because of, the investors already know what it's going to do.
Mhm.
We have 5 more minutes left.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Diasha, for your questions. It's always great when people ask questions so that that they get their problem solved. Somebody else has a question. If not, Diasha, then ask some more if you you want to know some more.
Yeah, Dia always has questions. So
A question.
That's great.
But I still curious about what's the roadmap that we followed. Venus? The Chavez share with you what's the roadmap that he's following. Because I don't really have
the roadmap of we know the products that we already have, right? That are coming after this. So we have the Capital 3 and Dodo, then we have the 9Pay, and then we have the P2P. And when the moment P2P comes out, he's gonna introduce, I think, 2 or 3 more that is saying that are coming. So there are constantly new projects coming, right? So usually when you have a roadmap, you're looking at the roadmap of one product, right? What it's gonna do. But because we have multiple products, they all have their own, I would say, small roadmap on themselves because they all are evolving into better and better and better products of themselves. But the waas roadmap is really new products keep on coming online. Oh, I see that Teresa.
Teresa?
Yeah, can you
Yes.
turn on your mic? Yeah, let me enter you fast before we're
Go ahead.
losing the time. If you can turn on your mic, your camera.
Please open your camera, Teresa. Okay, then, oh, there you go. Teresa. Open your camera, please. If not, we will take Pam, and in the meantime, you open your camera, please.
Yeah,
There
check, make sure you don't have the cover in front of your camera still on, because sometimes people forget the cover
Okay.
on.
It's not on yet, no?
No, yeah. Well, this is somebody else. This is not Teresa, right? This is, yeah. Go ahead, ask your question.
This is Pam. I need to understand on how to participate in the Dodo. So what I did, I wanted to participate with the 500. So I went to my back office and sent 500 USDT TLC 20. It was received in waas wallet, but then we need 60% of the TLC and 40% of the BTC. Yes. So I'm just wondering, how do we do that? How do I do that?
But
Yeah.
but I think you have USDT, right? BTC 20. Don't
Yes,
you have?
I have 500, yeah, in my
So
wallet.
yeah, so when you're gonna buy it, it's gonna ask you the wallet address, I think, of where the BTC 20 USDT is. You have to put that wallet address in there, and then it will take 40% is gonna come from that address and 60% from your deposit. So you're still gonna end up with a balance in your deposit because it is too much.
Okay, so when you talk of the BTC wallet address, which one are you referring to?
I don't know how many accounts you have in waas, but
You mean my
There's
account that that was whitelisted? That's the one you're talking about?
okay, let's say that one, because there could be multiple, right? So because you have to put in the address of the
Okay.
wallet where you have USDT BTC20. And most of the
Yes.
people have it in their Boomerang account because
Mhm.
they've been withdrawing and hopefully they've been switching to BTCC. And then you only
Mhm.
swap from BTCC to USDT, only the
Mhm.
amount that you need. So
Oh,
40% of $500, that's what you're swapping back to USDT if you don't have it in USDT, only in BTCC. Then you only swap that, and that's the address that you put in there, and then the rest is going to take from your deposit wallet.
okay. So can I go ahead and do it then today, or do we still wait?
So you can, of course, you can buy the license, but don't connect the. But then you still need a separate. If you were in the call earlier, you will notice that you still need a separate $500 of whatever the amount is that you want to invest in Dodo, because the $500 you pay is purely the license fee. Then you cannot trade yet. You still have to buy the package separately on the platform. So that is what I was explaining. That the $500 is free license. Then you don't have it yet. The rest is the wallet, the USDT in your Ethereum wallet. That is what you can use to buy any index for whatever amount.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for explaining the process. Now, the money for the Dodo, it had to be in the wallet BUSDT, right?
So the money for the Dodo, so your deposit wallet is your deposit wallet, right? So that is already there. And the other one doesn't need to be in a wallet there. It just needs to be in your MetaMask wallet, not on the waas platform. It's in your MetaMask. So when you
Yes, for
open
the
when you
trading.
open when you open your MetaMask, wherever you have BTCC to convert to USDT or USDT, that is the MetaMask address that you put in, that you fill in there, where it's going to take the balance of the 500.
Okay. I think I may have messed a little bit. When I sent the USDT, it was received in the SUSDT, not the BUSDT.
No, you will never get it in the BUSDT, because it is TRC20 that you sent, right?
Yes,
So it's
yes.
going to be in that. However, you need NTRC20 and BTC20. So you send TRC20, so now they're going to ask you, so where is the BTC20 part of the money is? And there's where you need to have the wallet address of that account, of your MetaMask account. Because they ask you for it. You have to fill it in.
Yes, yeah. Okay. But we are not ready to buy Dodo yet.
No, but
To start trading.
I think Joe is gonna make a video on it,
Okay.
because he always makes videos. So the moment that video comes out, but he's only gonna do it once the account arbitrage part is set, and then the video is gonna come out. So look for it next week sometime. We have enough time, so you don't have to worry you're gonna miss out. All
Okay.
right. It's
Thank you so
closing.
much.
Unfortunately, Teresa, I don't think we're gonna
Yeah,
have enough time, but you can ask your
Teresa,
questions fast. I saw you put on your video, so yes, go ahead.
So what do you do with the WBTC after you transfer it to MetaMask?
Just like with any other token, it's just there. You just watch. Remember, WBTC is Bitcoin, right? Normally, nobody normally sells Bitcoin. And the same thing with your WBTC. Just hold it. Hold it yet. Don't even. Some people, they may transfer it to BTCC, which is okay, because that also grows in value, and percentage-wise, I think faster than BTCC, than WBTC. But that is what it is. Just hold it. That is a coin you don't want to put it in USDT where it's 1-to-1 and doesn't increase in value, right?
So
So
I
yeah,
have to leave it on my MetaMask there. Just leave it there.
leave it for now in your MetaMask.
Okay. Thank you.
There's a lot of stuff coming where you might need it. You may want to use it maybe.
Thank you, Vinny, for all your answering. And Mylor, maybe you can ask your question, but please turn on your video. Okay.
Mylor, wow, after a
Hi,
long time I don't
Vinny.
see you driving.
Yeah, I know. I was in the other room. So, my question is that I withdraw the RAB BTC, the POR from my waas, and it did not get to my MetaMask. It still say in progress. So I just wonder why. Is any of you had the same issue?
Oh yeah, mine is in progress since the 10th of November. So it's almost everybody has it. Only a few are starting to get loose now, one by one. I saw some people posting that they saw 4 accounts.
Yeah,
So
some
every
people say
now
that
and
they
then I'm
got there
going to them as
already.
well.
So I just wonder. So
Yeah, no, it's they're doing bit by bit because there were some issues where they had given out too much. So they had to stop the whole thing, do the whole recalculation again. Yeah,
yeah,
so
I
some people
remember
were getting
Wednesday Chavez said, "Yeah, it's ready. Go ahead, withdraw." And that's what I did again, and it's still in progress. And then I
oh,
do back in November 8th, it's still in progress. I got to the reject, the money, come back to the waas, and I withdraw those, and it still say in progress too. It's like, oh, what's going on
yeah.
here?
Yeah, no, they're in progress. All of mine are in progress. I wish they were getting
Okay,
through as well, but they're still in
all right,
progress.
that's all I have. Thank you.
All
Okay.
right.
Yeah. So everything answered. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay, the breakout session
All
is
right. Now it's gonna break. Yeah. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being in with us. Thank you, Erica, for helping out. That's a
sure.
big help.
Thank
Big
you.
help for me. And you'll see each other in the big room now. Okay,
Okay.
guys.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You can also click underneath on that button to go back to the main session.
It doesn't auto. Oh yeah, it will close in 40 seconds.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Hi,
Good.
everyone.
Hi. Hello. Okay. We have a battle of the backgrounds. So it's between Sheba Joe, and Dennis. Okay. I'm like I'm saying, okay, so we're going to go ahead and take a vote here between Sheba Joe. Okay, I'm going to spotlight them, and Dennis. Alrighty, and we're going to go ahead and see who has the coolest background. Okay. Don't worry, you won't hurt their feelings because they didn't know I was going to do this, but let me spotlight them. And you tell me who has the coolest background. Hold on, let me get Sheba Joe up here. You know, I have to do crazy things like this every once in a while. Okay, fun. Okay.
That's surprising, Grace.
I was just checking it out, and I said, "Wow, Dennis, you got everything." And Sheba Joe too.
Dennis's one is a proper feast for the eyes, isn't it?
It is. I love him because what got my attention was the dodo bird. It was just like, hello. And I said, "Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and vote. If you want to do a secret vote, you can. No, but because they'll know who voted for who. Oh no. Okay, who likes Dennis's? Okay. All right, Dennis's. Come on, vote for Dennis. Come on, don't be partial. Is that a cool background? That's a cool background. Hands up. Okay, hearts up. Hands up. Yeah, that is his is awesome. So let's see. Sheba Joe. Okay. Sheba Joe's voting for Dennis. Okay. I love it. That is great. That's great. He has one. Okay. That's a lot. Okay. Who likes Sheba Joe's background? Hearts up, hearts. Thumbs up. Thumbs are hearts. Thumbs are hearts. Thumbs up for hearts. All right. They're both great. I love their backgrounds. All right. Dennis goes, all hearts. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for you guys are great sports. All righty. So
Grace, please.
Okay, listen, this was a lot of fun. This was a real great session. Everybody were asking questions and getting your answers and getting some help. Did you all get help? Did you get your questions answered? Thumbs up. Yeah. Virtual thumbs up. Come on, I need to see that you know how to use your virtual your reactions. Virtual thumbs up. Excellent. Okay, the rest of you don't care. You don't know how to use your reactions now? Maybe. Okay. All right. Okay. There's some folks who need some still need some assistance.
Yes.
But thank you all for being here. You guys make it a lot of fun. We enjoy Saturday support because we get a chance to really interact with you, with each other, and we just have a lot of fun doing it. But in the meantime, we need to go ahead and make sure that you have got your questions answered because I ask you throughout, jot down your questions. And this is why I ask you to jot down your questions. So when you get here, boom, every question, you're asking it. Hey, Dennis. Dennis, go ahead and unmute.
One very extremely technical question, Grace.
Okay.
I saw Dennis's background and I saw Joe's, but Joe's just was a code. There was no competition. I just kept trying to find. I thought it was my vision. I was trying to find. Okay, where's Joe's? I only see this code over here, but where's his background?
Yeah,
he has his coat of arms.
Yeah, Dennis is much more exciting background.
Thanks.
Yeah, but look at the details, okay? Look at Sheba Joe's the details there. See, he has it all. He has the Bitcoin code, which is the red one right next to Bitcoin code and the waas symbol.
9pay.
9pay.
Oh, 9pay.
9pay.
Okay, 9pay. And then he has the capital 3.0 and he has the dodo. I guess you're going to have to change the dodo to the dodo bird. Okay.
And for anyone who doesn't know, that's the QR code to my YouTube channel. So if you're not on my YouTube channel, then get your phone out, scan my QR code, visit my YouTube channel. All my playlists are there.
There you go. You guys didn't know that, huh? Okay. That's part of the reason his is kind of cute, cool, because he has his QR that leads you to his playlist. Okay, remember, my prolific videographer. Yes, absolutely. There you go. That's the price. That's the cash. That's the hook, Dennis. So awesome. Okay. Thank you all so much for being here. Any last minute, Carl, anybody, anything to share? Any of the texts?
Yes, I have something to share.
Okay, Vinny, please.
Yes, I was promoting a soon to be released video from Joe about Dodo. So so now you know Joe.
Yeah.
Because there were a lot of questions of people who want to see the whole buying of the Dodo package all the way to getting it activated.
Okay.
So I guess that's gonna be the next big one. So I'm already promoting it. So just so you know.
No problem. I'll have to get on it then when I.
Okay, so here again, let me go ahead and spotlight those so you can get a good look at that QR code if you want to scan that QR code.
What people are doing that, Grace. The only thing that I would say is the process of allocation. If you haven't watched Chavez's updates, the process of allocation of the first Capital 3 project has started. It's got to a certain point. Don't panic. Just go and have a look at your back office. Have a look at your token 3 wallet, not the ROI, but the wallet itself, and you will see the allocation. Chavez originally said 10%, but he's actually allocated 25% for everybody. So all of that is under process. Just keep in touch with your upline, the Zooms, everything. The next step is not been done yet. The minting of the C30 tokens into your Solana wallet has not done. Well, last time I looked, it hadn't been done. Some things happen while we're talking sometimes, so it could happen anytime. And then you'll have the process of voting those tokens into the swap and continuing through that process. So just stay in touch about Capital 3 first allocation. That's all.
Awesome. And Carl, follow up on that. People still need to vote. He was very inclusive. Chavez was very inclusive and generous in including everybody who hasn't, even those who haven't voted, as far as this particular allocation is concerned. But folks, you still need to go through the voting process. Still, please vote, because you need to learn how to do that, because you have to vote over and over again, okay, with different allocations. So please still go vote. V, that's a V. Vote, 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 vote. Okay, so please vote.
And also, if you're upline, like a few people in my team, I sent them some Sol, got their vote done, and then they either sent it back or moved it on to the next person. If you haven't got enough Sol still, make sure you acquire sufficient, because you will be doing lots of voting. We're up to 5 projects now, so each one's going to need to do certain steps, and you're going to need Sol on everything. So cash yourself up on your Solana wallet.
Okay. I did the same. Yeah, I did the same thing. Okay, go ahead, Joe.
Sorry, Grace, carry on. I'll talk afterwards.
Oh, no. I was just going to say same thing. Second, Carl, I sent some Sol to my team, and just so that they can vote, and they still have some left over to go ahead and vote again. But please vote, 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 vote. V,
I
go
thought
ahead,
I
Joe.
might just share and show in case anybody's not sure where they should be looking or what they're looking for.
Please
So
do.
in case you're not sure what you're looking for or where to look, then you need to go to your Phantom wallet. Once you've purchased your C3PO package, generally speaking, within 24 hours, you should receive your C3PO DAO token. So if you open your Phantom wallet, and make sure you know your password.
Hey, and Joe, would you please go to the WAS back office or Dennis and show where to go find these the allocations, please?
Yeah. There you go. So you log into your Phantom wallet, and if you scroll down here, you'll see this token. Okay. It won't say burned, but it'll look like this. All right. So you should have this in your Phantom wallet. Then you'll go to the website. Annotations, clear that. And then you'll go to the C3PO website or the 3PO.capital website. You'll vote, and then once you've voted, your 3PO DAO token will be burned, destroyed, and it will be replaced with this. So if yours says ST capital 3.0 DAO, then you have already voted. Don't try and vote again because you may spend gas fees. Okay, so that's where to look for it. If you haven't received it within 24 hours, you need to let your upline leader know, and then they will raise a ticket on your behalf and get that minted. What was it?
No, they have to raise their own. They have to raise their own ticket.
What, in the back office now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. In which case, if you haven't received it, raise a ticket in customer support in your WAS back office, letting them know that you've not yet received your token. If you go to your WAS platform, if you want to see your 25%, if you go to your WAS back office and go to, oh, hang on, let me move you guys across back over here. And if you scroll down to your, where are you?
Far
Yeah,
right.
this one,
Right
yeah,
in the
there
middle.
it is. Yeah, your faces were all on top of it. So if you go to click on available to swap, and then scroll down, you'll see your 25% there. Okay, that's your 25% swap. All right, and that's now, and if you see that, don't need to do anything else. Like Carl said, just wait, and you'll receive the DAO tokens, your stake DAO tokens in your wallet very soon. Okay, that's it.
Awesome. Any questions about that as far as where to find and be able to see that you have got some allocations? Well, thank you all for being here. I gotta give you back the rest of your day. You're awesome. Are the texts awesome or what? Who agrees with me? The texts are awesome. Hearts, 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 lots of hearts, lots of hearts. You guys have no heart? You guys,
Everyone's gone home. Look, they're all gone to sleep.
you guys do not know how to use your react buttons. I see that. We're gonna have to go through a Zoom lesson, okay? Hearts, lots of hearts, lots of hearts. All righty, thank you much. Hey, and moderators are fantastic as well. We couldn't do it without the moderators. The moderators are fantastic. Lots of hearts, lots of hearts, lots of hearts. All right. Thank you all very much. You all have a great, great day. All the co-hosts are wonderful. Everything that you guys all do. Thank you so much for your time. Give you back the rest of your day. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.